Yeah, so I don't really know what'll happen if you get text messages. This is the first time. But I do like the fact that you have a video because it feels like we're actually having a conversation. Yeah. Unlike the Teams meetings that we go to where we shut our cameras off and do other stuff.
You don't.
Speaking of other stuff, what's that? No, I don't have my camera on in a Teams meeting at all. I don't want people to know what I'm doing when I'm supposed to be paying attention.
Right.
We did find out a nice feature that I can't use my headset or microphone and hear you at the same time. So we're on what I would call a raw podcast right now, just laptops.
Raw. Yep.
Raw. Which is how I live life, right? Just raw.
Raw. Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of which, you doing okay after the Cyclone game yesterday?
I mean, it's all right.
Yeah.
It was a good game, so that's good.
Yeah. That's all you got?
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing how gracious like Iowa State Cyclone fans are. They're like, yeah, it was a good game. We won. We expected to win. It was one of those things. And Hawkeye fans, every time you beat somebody like worthless, like Chattanooga Community College, you win 12-9. And they're like, oh, heart attack Hawks. They're like, oh my God, I about had a heart attack watching my Hawkeyes, but I love them. And then they're just the fucking greatest thing ever. I think I'm a Cyclone fan because of Hawkeye fans, mostly.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was a good game. We expected to win, had no doubt. And just another day in the office for the Cyclones. I don't know about you Hawkeyes, but
it was fine. Like it was a good game, whatever. They always show up to play, so it's always a good game.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It was cool. Whatever. It's over now.
Till next year.
Till next year. And if the history holds right, that's the Hawkeyes' turn to win because I think everybody's winning in the visiting field. But we'll see.
Makes sense.
It's all I need. It's all I need this year, man.
Okay, well that's good.
What's going on? What happens on Sundays in the Davis house?
Scott goes to work.
Aw.
You know, the mayor of the dairy aisle at Hy-Vee, he's got to get there.
Yep.
So he's at work. Porter and I just kind of hang out. We have football today.
This is flag football, I assume.
Yeah.
Where do you do that
at? Today it's a churro.
Oh, nice. Well,
Yeah.
what kind of talent we working with? We got D1 players?
Not out of my son.
Oh, well, you never know.
No.
They develop late sometimes.
I don't think so.
Oh. Just take after
He
his
can
dad.
throw.
Oh,
He
good.
can't catch.
Oh.
Not much.
Listen,
Not a whole lot.
not everybody's cut out to be a quarterback, man. Sometimes
I
we need
know.
linemen. Start feeding the kid.
They put him on the line, and I was like, I don't think so. But whatever. Everyone needs a position, so.
Yeah, everybody's got a role. Not everybody can be the quarterback, man. That's what I used to tell my kid. Not everybody's a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about your triathlon because that's really the most interesting thing probably about this whole conversation.
Probably.
You did, and I just got real savvy with different triathlon distances and how many variations of a triathlon there are. So
good, because I was yelling at you every time that you were telling it wrong.
What do you mean?
On your last couple podcasts.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. What is this? I don't know. I'm like, Jesus, Jason. Figure it out. I'm glad that you did some research.
I did. I don't remember any of those answers. But any of those answers I Googled up, I'll just re-Google it.
That's fine.
But you did. Okay, so you did a half Ironman.
Yes.
Triathlon, which is pretty big. Which is a pretty big deal. It was a bigger deal than I thought it was. I thought it was cute that you ran a 5K on a Sunday and swam in front and rode your butt. You swam and then rode your bike to the 5K and then ran your 5K. But this is a bigger deal.
I mean, a little bit.
When did this happen? When did this take place?
June. Oh my God. June sometime. I can't think of the date now.
When did you decide? When did you commit to that?
It was around this time last year.
So you trained for Right at probably 11 months-ish?
No,
No,
I
I
I committed to
I
my
committed
friend
to my
around this
friend
time,
around this time,
Okay.
and then
and then
I
I
did an
did an
18-week,
18-week
schedule to train
schedule
for it.
to train for it.
Oh, so when did that training start?
January.
January.
Oh, it's just a tough time to
Mhm.
start training for a triathlon in Iowa.
It was, like,
It was like
the end of
the end
January,
of January.
How did you
so
have you done a
So
tri any have you did you do any version of a triathlon
mhm.
before this? Oh, you have.
Yeah,
yeah,
when Hy-Vee
when
was doing
Hy-Vee
a
was
lot of
doing
tries,
a lot of
I got
tries, I
interested
got
in it
interested in it
because we
Okay.
were working
because
on
we were
for West Des
working on for
Moines,
West Des Moines.
Yeah.
and
And
so
so
then Scott and I
then
did a
Scott and I
team
did a
try a
team
couple
try a couple
times,
times,
and then we
and
found
then we
sprint
found
tries to
sprint
do
tries to do
individually,
individually.
Oh,
and then I think I
And then I
did
think
an
I
Olympic
did an
try,
Olympic try,
and then it kind of fell
and then it
off
kind of
after I had
fell
a
off after I
kid,
had a kid.
and then my
And
friend
then my
came in,
friend came in,
and he's
and
like he's like, "Hey,
he's like,
why don't
"Hey,
we do this
why don't we do
together?"
this together?"
I'm like,
I'm like,
I don't know," and
I don't
then
know. And then
after a few beers, I was like, "Alright, I'll do it."
after a few beers, I was like, "All right, I'll do it."
oh, there it is. So it was
That's what
the
That's
old yeah, the old commitment under the influence. It's probably how I got
Yeah,
married,
yeah,
probably.
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 Mhm. Yeah,
Um,
Yeah.
so let's do some background. Did you play soccer in college?
for 2
For
weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh, what happened? Did you blow your ACL?
It just wasn't for
It
me in
just wasn't
college.
for me in college.
I
But you had an
had
athletic
better
background.
I had different priorities.
Different priorities.
Oh, got a little taste of that freedom. Yeah,
You
got a little
know?
taste of that freedom, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, but you had an athletic background because obviously you played in high school.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
what was the draw to a triathlon? Well, your first triathlon you did, how long ago was that, you think?
Um,
2012,
2012.
I think's what
So
I
4
I
saw.
think's
years
what I
ago.
saw.
And that
Yeah,
what
Yeah.
version of a triathlon was that?
that was the
That was the
team
team
for the Olympic
for the
distance for Hy-Vee.
Olympic distance for Hy-Vee.
So it was, like,
And
me
what
and
So it
drew
was
Scott,
like me and Scott,
um,
um,
was it
and
full stride
Chernensky.
distance?
and Chernensky.
Oh, no way. I haven't heard that name in a long
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Was
I
it
know,
so
right?
I
one of
know,
you
right?
did
Mhm.
one of you picked an event.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Mhm.
And then one of
Mhm.
you completed the event,
Yep.
and then the next
Yep.
one did the other one. So what
Mhm.
event did you do?
Mhm.
The run.
Did you
The
run?
run.
I figured.
Mhm.
Just
Mhm.
based on the other two teammates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Right?
Did
Right.
did Charnatsky ride the bike?
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
While
Okay.
drinking
So
beer.
While drinking beer.
Yeah.
I'm putting the pieces
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So what drew you to that one? Was it just a good time? Kind of like one of those, I don't know, obstacle races. Everybody shows up and runs a 5K and drinks a beer and climbs a wall and says they did it and puts it on Facebook.
Yeah, and, like, I
Yeah,
was
and
able to
like I was able
find
to
people to
find people to
do
do
each of the
each of the
events
events
because I knew I was
because
gonna
I knew I
run,
was gonna run.
and
Yeah.
so I
And
just
so
needed
I
to
just
find the other
needed to
2
find the other two
people, and it just
people,
kinda
and it
fell
just
into
kind of fell into
place.
place.
So
Did
So
you, and then did that spark some sort of interest to do to do a triathlon later by yourself?
yeah.
yeah,
Like, what's the draw to triathlons? What's your draw to triathlons? Just the fact
I
that they're a
I like the
grinder.
I
difference
like the
of it
difference of it
Yeah, the
because,
different.
like,
because
I
like
like to
I like to
run,
run,
but I
but I
also putting it
also
all
putting it
together,
all
it's
together. It's
fun, I
fun,
think.
I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When you did, so why you did an Olympic try, which is save me the Google. What's the distance?
Um,
Um,
well, it's a 10K run.
Half mile
well, it's a
swim,
10K run.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
and then the bike is. Well, I'll just look it up. You and I are going to get nowhere. Clearly,
I know, right?
I
I'm
know,
sorry.
right? I'm sorry.
It's
it's all right.
early.
It's
You're
early.
supposed to be the tri expert.
I know. Here
I
I
know.
am giving
Here
you
I
a
am
hard
giving
time,
you
and
a
I
hard
can't
time, and I
remember it.
can't remember it.
Well, some of you come by that, some of it, honestly.
I know.
I know.
Probably what's in your coffee cup. Let's look. Oh, here we go. What are triathlon distance? An Olympic triathlon is a 1,500-meter swim, 40-kilometer bike ride, and a 10K run, which all of
Mhm.
that isn't Canadian. I don't know what any of that is in American. So almost a mile swim, and you do that on your own.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then an Ironman Jesus Christ. Is 140 miles total.
Yes.
2.4 mile swim, 112-mile bike, and a marathon run. You did half of that. Your
Mhm.
half Ironman was a 1.2 mile swim, 66-mile bike, and half marathon, which is 13.1 miles. Jesus Christ. What kind did you ever seek any sort of coaching for any previous triathlon? Did you ever get into a club or a group or some of those other tries that you did?
No.
No.
Like I joined a Facebook group, but I never went and worked out as a group.
When
Um,
you trained for the this last one you did, was this the last one you did the longest you've ever done?
yeah.
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 Mhm.
And you started in January. So in Iowa, it's real hard to do anything outside in January. Where'd you do most of your training?
In my basement and at the Y downtown. Because I have a Peloton in my basement and a treadmill,
Okay. So
and
you
then
pounded
just
that
went to the
treadmill
Y.
for Jesus. So you pounded that treadmill in January and February for miles
Yeah.
on end.
Mhm.
That sounds awful. It sounds terrible. I ain't gonna lie.
There's
Do
a
you
lot
feel
of
like it translated?
Yeah, like the bike I was really surprised. I don't like to I like my Peloton. I don't like to ride outside on my bike. So I probably was on the Peloton more than I was outside. And I felt really strong on the bike. And I was really surprised that I did.
Do you not like riding your bike outside because of the safety issues? Like, is that an issue, or is it just
Ish. I don't feel confident on it. I feel like I'm gonna wreck all the time.
Yeah, and you're a long way from nowhere if you do.
Yeah. Mhm. So
Just out of curiosity, when you rode your Peloton in your basement, did you have a helmet on?
no.
Just to
I did
practice the
not.
whole weight
No.
thing? No.
No.
All right, well, I feel like
It's
you
not
missed an
that heavy.
opportunity there. Let's talk about all right, so we're gonna come back to the try. Let's talk about the commitment to train for this.
Uh-huh.
And you have 2 jobs, both of them are in public safety. So
Yeah.
you're on a pretty busy flight service, metro flight service, and a fairly busy suburban EMS service part-time, correct? You still have both those 2 jobs?
Yep.
So tell me about your schedule. Let's take January, for example, what your typical work schedule is. And then we'll talk about how you train around that. And then we'll overlay that with your schedule of, being a mom and a wife and trying to be social at the same time. So what does your typical monthly schedule look like?
I
Work
would
schedule.
36 hours a week for the full-time job.
24
And then there's
12.
about a 12 and a 24.
Yeah.
And then I would do 4 to 5 at my part-time job. And I feel like I was still picking up in the
4 to
ER
5
a
what?
little bit.
4 to 5 what?
Oh, 4 to 5 12-hour shifts
Jesus.
for Clive.
Okay, so that's one a week, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you get your pick? Do you get your pick on whether or not they're days or nights?
Yes.
You do.
I pretty much write my own schedule there,
Oh, that's nice.
whether they like it or not.
Yeah, that's fair. It happens when you've been there for a long time.
Mhm.
There does come some amenities with seniority, right?
Yeah. So I would lay out my work schedule, and then every week I would see what my workouts were and how they fit-ish into my work schedule.
Where did you get the workouts?
I had a book that I read about that, and they had like 5 different plans. And so I just copied the first one off that was for beginners and went through and wrote it all down.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's what you did. So did you have so let's say you do a 24. Did the intensity of that shift affect your training the next day? What if you had
Yes.
yeah. So did you train through it, or did you it would be real hard if one of those weeks you had a 24 and a night shift in there, right? And then obviously you add that 12-hour Clive shift or wherever it is, and you're doing a 12-day, that's one thing. So let's say Monday's a 24, you're a bag of shit on Tuesday morning,
Mhm.
and you go do a night shift on Wednesday, and then maybe you do a Clive shift on Friday.
Mhm.
Sample. I'm not saying it worked out that way, but that basically leaves you Tuesday and Thursday, maybe Wednesday morning to train.
Right.
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 And
Right.
that clearly couldn't be enough volume in your
Yeah.
week to get proficient, right? So how did you manage your training schedule on top of your work schedule?
I
like
there were some days I just powered through it
Yeah.
because I couldn't not have it,
Sure.
and I would group my workouts
group my
in
workouts
together
in
as well,
together as well.
even if it wasn't
Even if it
prescribed
wasn't
like that.
prescribed like that.
Like I had
Like I had
brick
brick
workouts on the
workouts on the
weekend,
weekend,
but there's
but there's
sometimes that I would
sometimes that I
do
would
a
do
couple
a couple
bricks
bricks
during the
during
week
the
just to
week
get
just
it
to
all
get it
in.
all in.
What's a brick?
Like you're
Like you're
doing
doing
a long
a
ride
long
and a long
ride and a long
run,
run,
or a
or a
swim and a
swim and a
ride,
ride,
or
Yeah.
a swim and a run,
or a
whatever.
swim and a run, whatever.
Just a long
Just a long
workout.
workout.
And then you would have to pile them on days where you felt the best,
Yeah,
or you
even
just
if I
suck it
didn't
up
feel
and
the
do it.
Feel the
best.
best.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah.
How did you? How did you feel yourself for those? Like, how did you? Did you follow a certain calorie count or a certain macro count, or did you just eat off feel? Did you
I
eat off
ate off
I ate
emotion?
feel.
off feel.
You eat
I'm
off
not
feel.
very
I'm
good
not very
about
good about
the
the
calories and the
calories and the
macros.
macros.
I could be
I
a
could
whole
be
lot
a whole
better,
lot
but
better, but
no.
no.
Did you know about how many calories you were burning in a day versus how much you needed to put back in for energy? Did you notice some days were off, and were you able to pinpoint on whether or not that was your nutrition, hydration, or your sleep, or did it just all feel kind of
I didn't get that
I
far
didn't get
down the
that far
road.
down the road.
No.
no
No.
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 training for survival?
Yeah.
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 I knew what I
I knew
needed
what I needed
to
to
fuel
fuel
my
my
workout.
workout.
So like that's what I
That's
did
what
a
I did
lot,
a
like
lot, like
gels and
gels and
goos and
goos and
whatever
whatever
to get
Yeah.
me through
to
the
get me through the
workout.
workout.
And then after
And
that,
then
I just
after
kind of
that, I just kind of
went off a
went off
feel
a feel
for
for
what I needed
what
to
I
eat,
needed
I
to eat,
guess.
I guess.
Did the quality of your food change, or did not just the quantity? Presumably, you ate more, maybe whether
Yeah.
you knew it or
Yeah.
not. Like you're burning
Mm-hmm.
probably 1,500 to 2,000 calories a day easily. And did you know? Like, could you feel it if you were down? Did you know just to instinctively go get the granola bar or the energy bar or the protein, whatever it was, fruit? Did the quality of your food change, or did
Yes.
just the amount of the food that you ate change?
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
I would say that
I
I
would say
wasn't
that I
eating as
wasn't eating
shitty
as
as I
shitty
had
as I
been.
had been.
I know.
I
I know.
know.
Well,
I know.
we all
Right?
need a reason to
Right.
tighten up a little bit, right?
I know.
Like,
I know.
Yeah.
even on
Yeah.
the
It was
even on the
It was.
weekends.
I know.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
know.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Did you feel a difference in your? Do you like? How would you know? Like, did you know performance wise? Oh, I've traded this in for this, and now I feel generally better throughout this whole process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
As
like
like
performance, yes,
performance,
but
yes,
also
but
like
also like
I would say my
I would
gut.
say my gut.
I didn't feel
Yeah.
I didn't feel
bloated.
bloated.
And so
And
like
so like
knowing that
knowing
and
that and
knowing
Yeah.
what I've been
knowing what
eating,
I've
I'm
been
like,
eating, I'm like,
obviously I should
obviously
keep
I should keep
doing this because I
doing this
feel a
because
whole
I
lot
feel a whole
better.
lot better.
Are
I'm just
you
not
still
Just
doing
not
it?
sluggish.
sluggish.
Are you still doing it? Like your post try now? Are you training for anything right now?
For next
For
year.
next year.
Just life? Are you gonna do it again?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 Because you got a taste of it, or like what is it for you? Why this distance? Why this version of the triathlon?
I was able
I
to
was
do
able
it
to
and I
do
didn't
it,
think
and
I
I
was
didn't
going
think
to
I
be
was
able
going
to
to be
do
able to
it.
do it.
And so now
And
I
so
want
now
to
I want
do
to
it
do it
faster.
faster.
Oh, sure. There's always
Yeah.
there's always another ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
well, you're swimming. Do you have a swimming background? Do you
No.
No.
no?
Mm-mm.
Uh, we were talking about triathlons the other day, and obviously that's probably the limiter for anybody around here. I would say,
Right.
like, unless they swam in high school, right? Which there are swimming programs around, but
Mhm.
the open water swim, to me, seems the most intimidating. Did you feel the same
Yeah.
way? Yeah. Or because you're in a lake, it's murky. Like
Yes.
there's always those one-offs where really good athletes get into the water and have poor outcomes.
Right.
Right? Did any of that cross your mind?
Yes, but I also like, I will also open water swim, and, like, I grew up in lakes, so, like, I was always in the water and putting my head in the water, so, like, I know what it feels like,
Yeah.
and I know that I can't see all that well, so it was a lot of, I guess, mind over matter-ish. I don't know,
With the first triathlon you did, but you're entering the water with presumably hundreds of other people. I don't know how big this event was, but there's got to be a lot of other people around you.
yes.
Did you have a strategy going into that so you just all didn't dive into the same spot and get and take a heel to the face?
That's what I was really nervous about, but it went way better than I thought,
Yeah.
and they took 3 3, 5 people every 3 seconds, and, like, we just kept going off in waves, and, like, it
By
gave you
design, or
an
that's just how it happened?
no, that's how they designed to do it.
Oh,
So it gave you enough space that I didn't get kicked, because I was really afraid of getting kicked and hit and whatever, and completely losing it and, like,
consciousness?
well, that too, but just, like, losing my focus,
Yeah, sure, sure.
but it went way better than I could have ever expected. I was swimming over people and able to maneuver around them and way better.
So I was gonna ask that. How did you feel other swimmers? Like, could you
Yes.
figure out where you were amongst the crowd and how to navigate around them? Is that
Mhm.
something that you like? You can't practice that, can you? Like,
Not with the other swimmers, but you can practice spotting.
yeah.
So, like, I would swim and I could breathe on the right or the left side. So depending on where my buoys were, would be what side I would breathe on.
So you
So
could
I'd
see.
swim for a little bit, I'd spot, see where my buoy is, keep going,
Yeah.
make sure, like, I knew when I was getting close to the buoy, so I'd look a little bit more frequent,
Yeah.
make my turn and continue on.
Did you wear a wetsuit?
Mhm.
That help?
Yeah. Yes.
Did it help you with buoyancy to keep
Yeah.
you like? Did you get tired? Did you have to stop? That's a long
No.
time.
Mm-mm.
I think the sprint try version, like Malcolm split time for the sprint try on the swim was about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that long, but right up there, 17 minutes, something like that. I mean, that sounds like a long time to be actively moving and swimming. And I only say
Mhm.
that because I tried a couple laps myself.
Miserably.
Uh,
Miserably.
well, listen, I have some technique issues. I'm not an efficient swimmer, but
Yeah.
I feel like I could learn.
Right?
Um, I have to have a nose plug on. I know that much. Like that's non-negotiable. Nose plug. I get so much water in my nose. But anyway, for the 5 or 10 minutes that I was
Uh-huh.
training,
Yes.
I'm very tired. So how do you pace yourself for such a long? No, two questions. One, how long did it take you to complete the swim portion? And B, how do you learn how to pace yourself for that duration?
Um, the pacing was a little hard because the watch that I had at the time, it wouldn't alert me about my heart rate. And so when I was doing the whole swim training, I just swam and I just completely went off of feel. And so I didn't do any
You
heart
try to
rate
swim for a
training.
certain amount of time. Like, did you say I'm going to go in and I'm going to go in for 20 minutes. I'm going to set a timer on my watch and just swim for 20 minutes.
No. It was all distance.
Oh,
Yeah, so,
Yeah,
like, I
so, like,
had,
I
like,
had, like,
1,000 meter,
1,000
2,000
meter,
meter,
2,000 meter,
2,500
2,500
that I
But
needed
that
to
was in
be
a pool.
doing.
That was in a pool,
Yeah.
right? So you knew the
Mhm.
distance, 25-meter pool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
what was your other question?
your other question?
How
The
did you learn how to
pacing?
pace yourself? Yeah. How did you learn how to pace yourself?
Completely off of
Completely off
feel
of feel
because
because
I didn't have a
I didn't
watch
have a
telling
watch
me
telling
where my
me
heart
where
rate
my
was
heart
and
rate
to
was
slow
and to
down or
slow
speed
down or
up.
speed up.
Yeah.
So it was
So it's
completely off of
completely off
feel.
of feel.
It's another one of my gonna be one of my downs, as I have 0 pacing capability at all. Like, I'm 100% or I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I would try to do this with runs too, where I would, like, let's say, Murph. I would look at my watch and I'd be like, "Okay, if I can get out on the first mile,
Uh-huh.
8 and a half minutes, perfect." Like, I'm not trying to shatter records. And then I would see my pace and I would try to adjust it, but it was inevitable that I would adjust too quick, and then I'd be
Mhm.
right back down to that other pace. So
Mhm.
I can't imagine swimming would be any different, other than I would just try to survive.
Yeah.
Were you a breath every stroke, or did you go, multiple strokes in between breaths? What was your strategy?
In the
In the
pool, I'm more
pool, I'm
like
more like
every 4 to
every 4
6,
to 6,
but out
Yeah.
there in
but
open
out there
water,
in
it
open
was like
water, it was like
every other
every other.
Oh,
just
because you needed to
because
be able to see where
well,
you were?
that and I felt
And I
like
felt like
to be able to
to
calm
be able to
myself
calm
down,
myself down,
I
Yeah.
needed
I
to
needed
breathe
to breathe
more
more
frequent,
frequent.
and it just
And it
yeah.
just, yeah.
So, you trained basically in the week when you could. So,
Mhm.
obviously, when you commit to something like this in January,
Mhm.
you go to Scott, your husband, and you're like, "Listen, I'm gonna train for a triathlon, and not just any triathlon, but a real long one, like a real badass triathlon. So I'm gone 48 hours a week as it is at my job, which is
Mhm.
normal for us, like, and really
Right.
probably not even a
Right.
lot in the grand scheme of our lives. But then I'm gonna be gone, probably 2, 3 hours a day training for this thing. That's a big commitment for
Mhm.
both of you, right? So now you really can't do something like this without mutual support, right? Like, you have to have help. You
Yeah.
can't,
Yeah.
right? And
And
so let's figure out how to make it work type of thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
it w
it,
I came
I
home
came home
like, he knew that
like
I
he
was
knew that I was
toying with the
toying with
idea,
the idea,
Yeah.
and I
and
had
I had
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 my massage
my massage
therapist,
therapist.
Oh,
we were talking
We were
about it, and
talking about
she's
it, and
like,
she's like,
"You need to
"You
sit
need to
down
sit
and
down
tell them
and
that
tell them that
this is
this is
commitment and,
commitment,
like,
and like
you have to be
you have
selfish
to
with
be
your
selfish with your
time,
time,
and is
and
everyone
is
okay
everyone
about
okay
this?"
about this?"
So I came
So I
home
came
and we had
home and we
supper,
had supper,
and Porter and
and
Scott
Porter
were
and
sitting
Scott
there,
were
and I
sitting
was
there, and I
like,
was like,
"I really wanna
"I
do
really want to
this.
do this.
yeah.
I'm gonna be
I'm gonna
selfish
be
with my
selfish with my
time. Is
time.
everyone
Is
okay
everyone
with
okay
this?
with
Like, this
this?
is
Like, this
something
is
that I really
something that I
wanna
really want to
do."
do."
And so
And so
we talked
we
about it,
talked
they
about it. They
understood,
understood.
and
And
so
so
when those
when
days
those
came where it
days
was
came
like a
where it was
long
like a long
workout,
workout,
I was like,
I was
"I
like,
this is my
this
time,
is my time.
and we
Yeah.
talked about
And we
this, and you
talked about
know that
this, and
I'm
you
going to be
know that I'm going
selfish
to be
about
selfish
this."
about this.
And it
And
worked out
it
really
worked out really
well,
well.
and it's also
Everybody,
And it's also
helpful
helpful
to have him
to have
Porter in
him Porter in
school.
school.
yeah. And then you trained probably only a month after that, leading to the event. Did you taper off your training the closer to the event got?
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
So if Porter's out of
Mhm.
school, end of May, and then your race is in the middle of June, you're probably tapering your training anyway. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
um,
Mhm.
Mhm.
yeah. Uh, and everything went fine during that commitment, right? So that's a big part of it. Is I don't think that I would imagine everybody should know. Like, anytime somebody takes on a hobby, or whether it's a triathlon or coaching, or I don't
Mhm.
name your pottery making, nobody gives a shit. Like, there's going to be time away from. So you and I spend a lot of time away from our homes anyway because of our
Mhm.
jobs. Less now as we're older, but when we were younger and when we were both working together, back in what we call the good old days.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
And everybody's got their own version of the good old days, but ours good old days is the best good old days, in my opinion.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
when we were working that 24-48 grind and then had the part-time job in the middle of all that, like, it was real hard for, I think, us, my generation of married people in that business to go, okay, now I'm home, but I'm going to leave again because
Yes.
now I want to do something cool with my time, not just be at my job. I want to do
Right.
something cool with my time, like run a triathlon or it's hunting season or to pick your thing, right? And then
Mhm.
your spouse is like, what the F, man? Like you just got home.
Yeah.
And I was always like, yeah, I got home from my job. I wasn't doing anything fun.
Right?
Now that I'm
Yeah.
home, I want to go do some fun shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Mhm.
uh and it was always one of those things where the mistake I made because I always had big plans too. I was always going to do this or that or whatever with my time, like be the whatever. Is I always had like unspoken expectations. Like I always thought that when I got home from work, that was now the clock started with my time, and because I
Mhm.
was at my job for 24 hours, now I get to do whatever the f I want. Like,
Right.
and my poor wife, God bless her, was poor. This is a family show.
Oh.
I see you giving the shush. But her expectation, I think, when I came home was different, but we never really told each other that, and that's where we kind of where our hiccups would have is like, well, and I would do the same thing. Like she would tell me she's going to be home at 4 o'clock. Okay, well
Mhm.
I expect her home at 4 o'clock, not because I'm a tyrant, but because at 4 o'clock I know that I've got reinforcements.
Yes.
Like
Right.
right,
Right.
I've got somebody, I got an extra set of adult hands here to help me out, and I'll be goddamned if it turned 4:05. Right? And that woman wasn't home. I was like, "Where what? Like, what are you
What?
doing?
Right.
Like,
Right.
I need." Right, and so that was so the point of that story is you go into a long history of we're always working, we're always turning over, we're, waking up somewhere, or waking up to leave or waking up to come home, and then you go at your family with, "Oh, and by the way, not only am I
Mhm.
gonna do a triathlon, I'm gonna do a half marathon triathlon, which is a huge commitment." So but you did it right because you sat him down and you said, "Hey, listen, this is what
Yeah.
I'm interested in, right? How can we make it work?" Where
Mhm.
I think early in my marriage, I was like, I would just tell her,
Yeah.
which I'd be like, "Hey, when I get home tomorrow, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z," instead of saying, "Is there time in my day for me to do X, Y, Z?" Does that make sense?
Yeah. Lots of communication.
Yeah, well, there has to be. Otherwise, there's
Yeah.
resentment, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
if
Uh-huh.
not that parenting is a 50-50 job. I know that there's some stereotypes that, mom has X amount of responsibilities and they don't seem to be they seem to be, the list seems to be a little longer than what dad's responsibilities are, but that's not true at all. Like,
Right.
it's certainly not in my opinion, in a functional parenting marriage relationship where some days it's 60-40,
Mhm.
right? One side, and the other day it might be 60-40 the other side. But to be 50-50, I think is unreasonable to assume, right?
Right. Mhm.
And that's just in a normal, she's gonna go to work, I'm gonna go to work, we're gonna figure out how to get the kids. It does not include, "Hey, I wanna train for a triathlon,"
Right.
which is a whole 'nother balancing act, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna be way more one-sided now. It's gonna be maybe 80-20,
Yes.
and it's easy for resentment to build up and be like, "God damn, woman, you just went for a run yesterday. Do you really gotta go today?" Type of thing.
But you know
And so
what I
that's the
told him?
danger. What?
I was like, "Listen,
Yeah, go
sir,
ahead.
you."
Sir. Sure, you said sir.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm like, "You're a little dramatic with your seizures and stuff, so it's my turn now. It's not yours."
I wasn't even gonna go into that. I was just
Oh,
gonna
no,
go
I
into
will. I
to the
will.
all right. So
Yes.
if we want to talk about, so Hannah, you are a mother to a child and a spouse to a former police officer who is on like
Retirement, yeah.
medical retirement, right? As a result, so your husband at a very young age, before you guys were even married, right,
Yes.
was probably the youngest person I've ever seen to actually have a legit stroke,
Yeah.
like a legit, like an
Mhm.
occlusion in his melon. How old was he? 35?
38.
Yeah, which is super young.
Mhm. Yeah.
Bad luck.
Uh-huh.
Our department. So your husband worked for the police department that you and I worked EMS for.
Mhm.
So real good continuity care. Got to the stroke center in time. They called the stroke alert. It was legit. Like
Yep.
but I'm sure that there were some questions of he's only 38. Is this really happening? But it did.
Right.
Got treatment. But as a residual a deficit or effect of it, he's unilaterally fine, bilaterally fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it did leave him with the occasional seizure, right?
The occasional.
Which is hard to
Yes.
manage as
Yes.
a right.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine by now. So we're what year? What year was we got to be almost? Is this 15 years later? 10 years later?
He had his strokes in 2008, and then he started having seizures in 2015.
Okay, so we're on 9 years of seizures.
Yeah.
And really, this outside of the medical treatment, none of which we're gonna unpack right now, but just the management of it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Porter has to get pretty well versed in helping dad out, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're
Yep.
gone on a 24 and it happens,
Yeah.
and he's what? Is he 9?
7.
Yeah, I was way off.
Mm.
So he's got to be pretty savvy.
Yeah.
The whole house really has got to be pretty
Yeah.
savvy. There's got to be an
Yeah.
action plan,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So that added a twist.
It did. And during the training, he was over in Iowa City for 4 or 5 days for continuous EEG.
Oh, I remember
So
that.
then, yeah. So then I was training, juggling the kid, going to work as
You
well.
trained through that. You trained through that 4 days.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Because it was probably during the school year. Was it during the school year?
Yeah.
So Porter had school. You still had work.
Yeah.
You still had to manage how to get your work in. And
Yeah.
by the way, your husband's in Iowa City.
Yeah.
Man. I don't have any tidbits of. I mean, that's just one of those things where we just got to learn how to handle right.
It's
I think when
life.
people say when people say we used to have these conversations a lot, I think at shift change, ironically enough, is people would say all the time, like, well, how do you do it? Well, and I don't know that there's a magic
There's
pill,
not.
bullet for any. You just do, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just get up and face the day.
Pretty
Today I'm
much.
gonna do XYZ, and if a seizure happens during one of these evolutions, then we manage it.
Yeah. We have
What's
plenty
up?
of people, like neighbors and people around us that help us out a whole lot. And my parents and Scott's mom helps a lot too. So
And does he know when they're coming?
yeah.
Yeah, so that's gotta help.
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, it's not gonna stop it, but at least it
No.
goes, hey, here it comes.
Yeah.
And he can hit some sort of panic button or get you on the phone or tell
I mean,
somebody.
he's been able to text me before, and he'll be able to get himself to a safer spot,
Yeah.
you know? So yeah.
Man. Well, there's no road that's easy, I guess, when you want to figure out how to be a high achiever. There's no road that's easy. There's no path that's paved. You just gotta kind of figure out how to do it, right?
Yep.
And I guess and so this whole time you're doing this, like I see you in passing at our job and have a casual conversation. You just don't really know what it takes behind the scenes to make that function, right?
Right.
Hey, we had a rough night. I did 2 flights. I'm gonna go home now and I'm gonna run 13 miles, because I got to if I want to succeed at this triathlon, right?
Yeah.
Did we talk about like the version of the triathlon you did that weekend? Is it the Hy-Vee triathlon?
It was the Ironman.
So it's
Like-
sponsored by actual Ironman.
Yes. Yeah.
Like Ironman is a sanctioning body. It's like a brand name,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they put on the triathlon.
Yes.
And did that same day, was there an actual Ironman triathlon, or did they only offer you the half?
Only the half.
That was the event for the weekend.
Yep.
Or that particular day.
Yep.
What was your total time? Do you remember?
7 hours and 7 minutes.
Jesus, 7 hours.
Yeah.
Of just constant movement.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What was the recovery like? I assume you did this on a Saturday.
It was a Sunday.
Okay, so you did it on a Sunday. What was your recovery like?
I went back to work on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I felt fine.
What do you mean
Like,
you
I
felt
was
fine?
really surprised.
There's no soreness. There was no.
My
There had to have
feet
been
hurt,
something.
and
Yeah.
I had blisters on my toes,
Oh,
but that's as big of a deal that I had.
let's talk about the transitions because that
Uh,
seems to be like the biggest part of a triathlon where you could win or lose, or where you could really cost yourself some time. And I don't know anything about transitions. I've seen one triathlon and I
yeah,
just watched some dudes casually on a Saturday transition from the water, kind of shake off the wetness. Some of them had shoes on their bike pedals,
uh-huh.
and some of them put their shoes on. Some of them wore socks. Some of them didn't. I don't understand it. Take us. How did you learn how to transition?
I watched some videos, and obviously I've done a few whole like tries by myself, so I've
Yeah.
done transition before. Um, I'm not good with putting my shoe or putting my foot in the shoe that's on the pedal and then tightening it.
Yeah.
So I knew that I had to have my shoes off the bike to get on.
Okay.
Um,
Socks or no socks
socks.
for the
I was
bike?
for the whole thing, like for the biking and run.
Yeah.
I could have went either way. Um, yeah,
Yeah. I didn't know that was even a thing. Like to not have a choice to wear socks. I feel like coming out of the water, if my feet were just a little wet and I didn't have socks on, I would just rub and chafe, and then pretty soon I'd have a blister, and then I'd be done. That's probably going to be my Achilles heel if I ever try this thing.
right. I do a lot of body glide,
What's that?
and it's
Body what?
body glide. It's like Vaseline-ish, but like on your feet,
Okay. That's fine
everywhere,
with me. Yeah, sure.
everywhere,
All the places.
all the places.
And you
Mhm.
use it when you're on a triathlon. That was weird. It's the whole concept to me just seems weird. Like you're just lubing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I
Well,
mean,
you
you're
gotta do
you're
you gotta do
moving
what you
for
gotta do.
7 hours. It's gonna rub.
Those are the dirty secrets of a triathlon that you don't ever want to know about. Is where
There's some people who pee on the bike. I will not. I refuse.
I
No,
can't. Why do people do
absolutely
that?
not.
Is that a thing?
It is.
Really? They
It
just
is.
let her go.
Yeah. No thanks.
Yeah, I can't imagine. That doesn't seem right to me. Like I'm not gonna. I'm. Not, that's probably not gonna be the difference between me winning and losing a
Right.
triathlon. I don't think I'll ever be in that position where I'm gonna be like, man, I really got to go, but I can't afford to stop.
Nope. No, thank you.
How did you handle the crowd on the bike?
How did I what?
How did you handle the bike crowd? Somebody who's not normally on a bike on a highway or on a street, but now you're there, but you're also with other riders.
I guess carefully. It wasn't really as crowded as I thought it was gonna be. So like I was able to maneuver around people, and you got pretty spread out, so there was some room to move.
This was in the Des Moines Metro. So where did you swim at Grace Lake?
Yeah.
And then the bike was just around the in town. You didn't have to go out of town.
No, you went like where Microsoft is, like the new Microsoft, you went way west of there
Oh, sure.
and then came back.
Sure.
So yeah, you went a decent ways west of Des Moines.
How long after the triathlon did you start training again or working out or doing whatever? What are you doing now? You're almost a month. Well, no shit, 2 months. You're 2 months post triathlon. What are you doing now?
I started doing an app because I got 2 free months of this Try app that they're doing some research.
Oh, nice.
So I was able to get in on that. But I'm also training for hiking the Grand Canyon rim to rim, and then the Des Moines half. No,
It's just
no,
something
you
people
just
do?
yeah. So
Tell me
we're
about that.
gonna go in October. and hike rim to rim.
So what is rim to rim?
We're starting north rim to south rim.
Okay, so to me that means, and you're going in the canyon, so that means you start high and you go all the way down to the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
cross the river, and
Yep.
then go all the way back up the other side, rim to rim.
Yeah.
Well, obviously it's been done before. So what kind of event is that? How long is it supposed to take you? How far is it? What's the difficulty level?
It's 24 miles.
Okay.
It'll take us probably 12 to 14 hours.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You
I
do this
think
on
that
your own, or is it in a group? Is
Mm.
it guided?
It can be guided, but Taylor and Courtney and I are doing it.
Oh.
Just gonna go out there and do it.
Just gonna go out there and do it. So you know where to
Yeah.
start and you know where to finish. There's obviously a trail, right?
Yeah.
And you can do that in October.
Yeah.
What brought this up? Why this challenge? Something cool?
Courtney found an opening at one of the lodges, and she's like, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do." I'm like, "All right, sounds good."
Oh, all right, I'm in.
She told me the dates, and I booked my flight.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
How are you getting ready for that? Or are you? Are you just gonna do it?
I have my pack with 20 pounds in it,
Oh,
and
nice.
I've been walking with that, hiking with that.
Rucking.
I've
I think
also
they call
been-
it rucking.
Sorry, rucking.
Yeah, if you're in the biz.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Push mowing my yard.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
With the pack on.
With the pack on.
Your whole
Mhm.
yard? Like the whole property?
I've done over half of it so far.
Are you going up the hill? Like
Yeah.
from the bottom of your driveway to your house? That'd be a good
Yeah.
one. You could probably
And
just
mainly, I haven't done the whole yard because I'm embarrassed because I don't want someone to like stop and be like, "Hey, you know we have like a mower. We can do this for you." Like I hope that people understand like I'm actually training for something because I have a pack on my back.
Listen, I'll tell you a little story about that. Like I think that and I know I get like the whole perception thing, right? But people drive by for a split second. What are they gonna say? Oh look,
That's
there's
true.
there's that crazy lady. That's so terrible that lady has to mow her yard. But I think most people don't really give a shit. They're just gonna keep going anyway, and they might feel bad for you for a second. And number two, most of those people are gonna be like, I can't do that. Like that's
It's
right.
true.
And so I think that we live a lot in like fake what we think people think, and it's never really what people think, right? Like nobody should. I used to do that all the time when I was CrossFitting in my driveway. Like I'd be out there flipping my tire, and then if I heard a car coming, then maybe I kind of slow it down because I didn't want people to think I was weird. But then I was like, but I am weird. Like, so why would I not? Like,
Right.
So now we're just out there flipping that some bitch. We give two shits. Like I
Yeah.
give two shits. And so the fact that you're out there just pushing them over with now, I think perception might change a little bit if maybe Scott was out there holding a beer and was like walking behind you the whole time, like prodding you along, and then you might get some sympathy. But wear your pack. I'm on my yard with a weight vest on all the time. Just because if I don't get to go for a certain walk or something that day, well, this is the best way I can get that in. So I put my weight vest on. And do people look at me weird? Yes, but that's nothing new. Like,
but you're mowing a yard in town. I have 4 acres to push mow.
Fair enough, but listen, we also, and you're probably just. Are you a Gen Xer? Would you consider yourself a Gen Xer? What are you? Do you have an identity?
I was born in 86, so maybe like a millennial at the end. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But anyway,
I don't really care.
Point being is I grew up with Rocky, and that some bitch, right, would just put a log on his back and go.
Yeah.
And give two shits. You can have all the fancy equipment you want. So get your mower out, go uphill, put your weight vest on, and just do the work. And do it at like 2:00 in the afternoon in July. Why not?
I have been.
Sometimes that's the only time you can do it.
I know.
I used to mistakenly go for my when I was running a lot and by a lot I mean not very much. Um, I would do them at like 2 in the afternoon, and I'd go up to Clark's Tower. It was real steep, and it just made me feel like I was working because I was sweating, but I really
Right.
wasn't. Like, it was the same stupid 9-mile pace it always is. It just felt cooler because I was like drenched in sweat, and it was like a dew point of 70.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's all I did. It didn't do anything. And the fact that I mentally endured it basically where,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
it's not the opportune time to run.
No.
Well, okay, so you this rim to rim thing, and then what was number 2 you're training for?
The Des Moines Half Marathon.
Which is when?
The end of October.
Oh, so shit, that's coming right up.
Yeah.
Typically I make fun of I have a pretty funny joke about half marathons.
I've heard it.
Okay,
I've heard it.
just so you know. But now,
Yeah.
to be clear, I myself could not run a half marathon. So the fact that I poke fun about you just basically stopping in the middle of a race,
Yeah.
is only out of because I can't do it myself.
Uh-huh.
So just so we're clear, I do think the joke is funny, and I do stand on my laurels with funny jokes, even though I know that I make those at basically the expense that I cannot
Mhm.
achieve what you're achieving, but I'm still going to make a joke about it. So
That's fine. That's fine.
I
Whatever.
appreciate your commitment to training for half a race.
Yeah, you're
But
welcome.
hey, maybe you only got half the time, and that's
I
why
do.
you're doing it. Right.
I do.
Listen, we're on 51 minutes. I think it's been a pretty good conversation. I was really interested in your commitment to training for such a big event while working our jobs in
Mhm.
multiple ways. Still meeting your commitment to your family, to your husband and your kid, meeting the commitments of your jobs, and then meeting the commitments that it took to be successful at what you did. And we're
Mhm.
all very proud of you. You did a great job. Do you feel like it was success? Did you get out of that experience what you wanted to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
And so
Yep.
you're gonna do it again?
Yep.
And this is annual? Do they have this event annually?
I don't know how often it'll be here or how much longer it'll be here. It kind of like I thought it was like a 4-year thing, but now it's extended a little bit. So
Does Hy-Vee still do their triathlon?
No.
Did this take Oh, they don't.
No.
Oh, well, that's the
Yeah.
shits.
I know.
Any intel on why that went away? That was a big event.
No,
No,
I
it,
don't know.
it moved a couple times, right? It used to be in West Des Moines, and then they moved it to downtown Des Moines, or
Yes.
in the urban Des Moines metro area, right?
Yeah,
And
and
then
then Hy-Vee dropped it, and someone else picked it back up, and then it was like a year, and then it was gone again.
Oh, that's too bad because that was
I
used
know,
to
it
be
was
an
a it was a
annual
lot of
event.
fun.
They had a kids
Mhm.
try.
Yeah.
We used to work it for overtime all the time.
Was
And
great.
have a good time, kind of like the golf tournament was.
Mhm.
But it's probably been
Yeah.
gone a long time. It's just that's how behind I am in
It's okay.
the what's going ons.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Mhm.
at my age, just forget a lot of stuff.
Can't remember at your age.
I forget
Yeah.
many things.
Yes.
None of
Yes.
which were probably even told to me. They just said they were told to me, but I'm pretty sure they weren't.
Okay. Okay, Scott. Yeah.
Just
Says the
saying.
same thing to me.
Yeah, I don't
Mhm.
remember you saying a word about it.
Yep.
What else you got today? Football,
Football.
just recovering, no training, no working out.
No, I got an hour run or so.
Oh,
Yeah.
how you gonna
So
do that? Treadmill or outside?
hopefully outside.
It's a
I
perfect day.
dropped Porter off at football to ride the football bus. And then I have like an hour and a half to do that before I need to be down at its game.
Where do you get on the football bus?
At the stadium at Martinsdale.
And then they basically roadied this thing to Truro, which for those listening is not very far.
No.
But
he does have
this is like a
games,
legit game day.
Yeah, like games in Osceola and Leon.
And they bus these kids there. Is this like a
Yeah.
rec league or a club?
It's through the school.
Oh,
Ish, I guess.
well, that's kind of cool.
But they have a school bus and it's like all painted and like it's serious business.
Driven by a school official, or is this somebody's like rag bus that they're just all kind of doing? Is this like part of the
I think
program?
I think it's the coach who drives it. Yeah.
Nice. Well,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't
I guess.
suck. That sounds legit.
I know.
Is there,
Sure.
is there tailgating in the parking lot before this thing?
There might be.
Yeah, I believe that there probably is. I believe that there is. Everybody's got a Stanley, man,
Yeah.
and nobody knows what's in those things.
Right here. Got it.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure I know what's in that.
Just water.
I know.
For now.
For now. All right. Anything else?
No.
I appreciate you getting on today.
Yeah, no
and
problem.
trying this virtual thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to edit it because that's just not what I do, but I'm going to figure out how to get it on the platform for tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And then someday we'll talk about something else.
That works.
All right. Well, listen, I'm going to hit the stop button, and I don't know what's going to happen to you after that. So let's see what happens.
All right.
Well, that's it. All right, everybody. Work hard, be kind. Say bye, Hannah.
Bye.
Uh-oh, that's wrong. Oh, shit. Shoot. Hey, guys. Thanks again for listening to another episode of the Shift Change Podcast. I need to ask if you would leave a rating. I think that it helps people who are new to the podcast find it quicker. It doesn't do me any good, but it does help other people that are looking for the Shift Change Podcast on Spotify or Apple. It just comes up quicker the more ratings that you give it. Whether you give it a 2 or a 5, it doesn't make a difference. It just helps other people. If you need to get a hold of me, contact me via my email, the show email, which is talkshiftchange@gmail.com. Or you can message me on Instagram at talk.shiftchange. At talk.shiftchange on Instagram. As always, thanks for listening. I could not have imagined how well this podcast has been received. So, as always, I appreciate it. Work hard, be kind.